Now it's time to discuss about live data. So you can read about live data on this official documentation. The link is again given in the description. Live data works closely with ViewModel and it is responsible for updating the UI whenever there is a data change. So to add live data to our project, jump into the same section from where we copied the ViewModel dependency and copy the dependency for live data. The lifecycle version is 2.2.0. Come back to app level build.gradle file and paste the dependency. Replace the variable lifecycle version with 2.2.0. Click on sync now so that your live data will be added to the project. Now on main ViewModel, instead of creating a score variable as an integer, we will create a score variable as a mutable live data of type integer. Mutable live data, and it is of type integer. We will be creating a variable called score. Now in the constructor, initialize the value of score. So score dot set value pass 0 to it, so that your score will be initialized with 0 when the ViewModel is first created. We have to add 1 to the existing score. So score dot set value. Now get the previous value by calling score dot get value. And for this, let's add 1. In the same way, in the decrement method also, write score dot set value. Now call the previous score, which is score dot get value, and for this let's subtract 1 from it. So write -1. We are trying to observe the changes that are happening to this score variable. So on mainActivity.java, instead of writing all this, we can simplify it. When the plus button is called, we will not update the score. Same as the case with the minus button. When the minus button is called, we will not be updating the score on the text view. Instead of updating the score from plus button and minus button, we will update the score using an observer. So this line is also not needed. We will call main ViewModel.score and we will call observe method. This observe method will be observing the changes that are happening to the score. We have to pass 2 arguments for this observe method. The first argument is the lifecycle owner. The lifecycle owner is going to be this activity. That's why I'm passing this. We have to create a new instance of the observer interface that will bring in onChanged method. So whenever there is a data change, we will be encountering this onChanged method. Now whenever this method is invoked, we will be updating the score on the text view. Binding dot score dot set text. As we are going to display a integer, let's first convert it to string by using string.value of method. Inside this method, let's call main ViewModel.score.getValue. That would get the value that is available on the score, which is on main ViewModel. Now if you run the app, remember that we are not updating the value on the text view from plus button or the minus button on click listeners. We are doing it through an observer. There is an error. Let us see what it is. The error means that we are not initializing the variable called score, but we are trying to access to modify the value of score. So go back to your main ViewModel.java and write mutable live data score is equal to new mutable live data. I think this would solve our error. Let us run the app. And you can see the score is already updated to 0. So if I run the app, if I click on the plus button, see that on the plus button I have no logic to increment the score on the text view. Instead, the logic is available in the observer. So when there is a change in the data, the change is reflected by using this observer pattern. In the same way, minus button also works the same way. This is about live data. With data binding, there is no need of writing all this code. We can manage all this code from the XML file as well. Let us see how we can do it. Go to your activity_main.xml and just after your layout tag, create a tag for data. Inside this data tag, let us create a variable. Give the name of your variable. I will call it myvar, and also mention the type of your variable. I want to create a variable of type main ViewModel. Call your package and call main ViewModel. Now initialize this my variable which is recently created. So go back to mainActivity.java. So after initializing the main ViewModel object, let's initialize my variable. So binding dot set myvar of main ViewModel. This is how we initialize my var variable that is on activity underscore main. If my variable name is with1 instead of my var, I would get methods like set with1 and get with1. So we can remove all this code, and we'll be commenting this out, and let's see how we can call the methods and how we can call the observers. Go to your activity underscore main.xml. On the button, when the plus button is clicked, define onClick event handler. In the value place of onClick, write @ and in the code blocks following @ you mention the method that should be called. I want to call my main view models increment method when this plus button is clicked. In the same way, on minus button, when the minus button is clicked, I would like to call onClick event handler, and I will follow the same syntax. Method, I have to call decrement method on top of my var variable of kind main view model. Same as the case with text view. So on the text view, instead of displaying the regular text like 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, I will be calling @ a code block, and I would like to call myvar.score. The reason why I'm getting an error is because the score is not accessible because main view model, it is not defined as a public object. So let us define it as a public object, and let's see if there is any change. Now run the app, and your app should work the same way. We're getting an error. Okay, the reason is because myvar.score is an integer value, and we cannot set integer value on the text view. So we need to convert this value to string type. So to convert the value to string type, let us use string.value of method. Inside of it, we will place myvar.score. That would solve our error. So let's run the program and see if the program is running fine or not. Program runs fine. If I click plus button and rotate the device, the value is not getting updated. The value is not getting updated, but it is modified in the background. The reason for not getting the updates as soon as we click the buttons is because we haven't set the lifecycle owner binding.set lifecycle owner, and let's call this on top of it. Now if you run the app, the score will be updated automatically. You click plus button and you can see the score getting incremented, and you click the minus button, the score will get decremented automatically. The score will be saved across the orientation changes of the activity. Nice. So that's all for this video, and I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and consider subscribing to my channel.